You sleep, but you still feel tired. You take breaks, you distract yourself, you try to relax, but mentally, you still feel exhausted, not physically, emotionally. Like your mind never truly stops. And after a while, you stop asking, how do I rest? And start asking, why am I always tired inside? So why does this happen? Why do some people feel mentally exhausted all the time? Let's go deeper. Mental exhaustion is not always caused by doing too much physically. Sometimes it comes from carrying too much internally, too many thoughts, too many emotions, too much emotional pressure that never fully leaves your mind. Now imagine this. Even when you're resting, your brain is still active, replaying conversations, thinking about the future, analyzing people, overthinking situations that already ended. So technically, your body pauses, but your mind never truly does. Now here's something important. The mind gets exhausted, not only from problems, but from constant emotional alertness. Always thinking, always anticipating, always emotionally processing everything deeply. And over time, that creates mental fatigue. Now let's go deeper. Some people become mentally exhausted because they spend too much energy managing themselves internally, hiding emotions, controlling reactions, trying not to disappoint people, trying to stay emotionally strong all the time, and eventually, the pressure becomes invisible but constant. Now here's the deeper truth. Many emotionally exhausted people don't even realize how tense they are internally because stress became their normal state. Their mind became so used to overthinking and emotional tension that calmness starts feeling unfamiliar. Now let's take it one level deeper. Modern life also keeps the brain overstimulated constantly. Notifications, information, social media, endless comparison. The mind rarely experiences silence anymore. And without silence, mental recovery becomes difficult. Now, here's what makes this dangerous. When people stay mentally exhausted for too long, they start disconnecting emotionally. Not because they stopped caring, but because their mind no longer has energy to process everything deeply. And that can slowly turn into emotional numbness. Now, what can you do? First, understand this clearly. Rest is not only physical, your mind also needs recovery. Second, pay attention to what drains you mentally, not just people, but thoughts. Certain thought patterns can exhaust you more than situations themselves. And third, create moments where your brain is not constantly consuming something. No scrolling, no stimulation, no constant noise, because mental clarity grows in quiet moments. Now, here's something powerful. A tired mind doesn't always need more distraction. Sometimes it needs less pressure, less internal noise, less emotional overload. So if you feel mentally exhausted all the time, don't ignore it. Look deeper. Because sometimes the heaviest thing a person carries is not their responsibilities. It's the constant weight of their own mind. If you want to understand emotions, human behavior, and the mind on a deeper level, subscribe. Because sometimes the struggles people carry silently are the ones affecting them the most. New videos every day on YouTube.